Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days. Welcome to another Mattel figure review. My camera is being a right diva at the moment, and it just keeps failing on me. So this is the second time of me doing this review, but hence why the figure's already out of the packaging. But we are going to be looking at the Narcissist Lex Luger, and here is the figure. To tell the truth, I don't mind doing this review again because there's quite a lot of stuff that I want to go through with the figure, and my opinion kind of started to change towards the end of the first attempt at doing this. So anyway, let's talk about Lex Luger. So, I can tell you, well, we'll focus on the Narcissist character, shall we? So, in 1992, Lex was in Vince's WBF, that is the World Bodybuilding Federation. And it wasn't really growing, it wasn't really doing much, it was new, and he appears in a little promo for it during WrestleMania 8. Unfortunately, he has a motorcycle accident, and he has like a metal plate inserted into his forearm. When he comes back, the WBF has gone out of business. So Vince says to him, why don't you join the WWF? Why don't you become a wrestler? And so he does. He adopts the Narcissist persona, and at Royal Rumble 1993, he is unveiled. A key part of his gimmick is the fact that he absolutely adores himself. You know, he's constantly looking in the mirror. I can relate to that, but he's all about, and well, you can see from the figure that, like, the body, the definition, the tone, you know, on his physique is insane. And he was ripped to pieces. He was absolutely, you know, stacked. And so that's why he got the Narcissist name. And he had a few feuds and whatnot. He has a big one with Mr. Perfect. I think he has a WrestleMania 9 match against Mr. Perfect, which he wins. That was his gimmick. The other cool thing about him was that he used to win matches by using that metal plate in his forearm. So he was a heel, and he would hit people with that metal plate. They would obviously get knocked out, and that's how he would win his matches. But that all changed on July 4th, 1993. Yokozuna issued a challenge. You know, he claimed that nobody could slam him. And loads of people tried all day. It was on this aircraft carrier. It was really cool. It's one of my favourite moments, actually, in wrestling history. And no one could do it. And then at the end of the day, this helicopter appears. And then out comes Lex Luger. And he does it. He picks up Yokozuna and he slams him. And it was a great moment. And then that's it. That's the end of the Narcissist character. And he becomes this face, this kind of America-loving. You know, he was meant to be the next Hulk Hogan, but it didn't work out that way in the end. But yeah, it's really cool that Mattel have released this because, as we said, you know, he was only this character for like 6-7 months, and an interesting one, certainly for me, because I grew up during that time, and this is a character I really remember. In fact, I can remember playing with the Hasbro figure. I had a Hasbro figure of the Narcissist Lex Luger, and I can remember playing with that as a kid, so it's really cool for me that Mattel have now released this. So, talking about being stacked, you can see how stacked he was. There's a picture there on the packaging. He said he's 6'6", 275 £. His signature move is the Torture Rack. He's from Chicago. Career highlights: United States Champion, WCW World Champion, WCW World Tag Team Champion, WCW World Television Champion. Other ones in the series: Roman Reigns, which we've done a review of, Seth Rollins, which I still need to try and find, and I will in the next couple of days. I'll go out and we'll be rolling for Rollins. Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, and we've just done a review of Lord Steven Regal, so check that out if you haven't already. So let's talk about this figure, and I did say that my opinion changed on it. It grew on me. I don't hate this figure at all. I think the body is fantastic. There was just a couple of marks on mine, like on the front there, on the purple. it's got like a blemish on it. And down here as well, the silver, it's got like a mark on it. And I can forgive those things, but they are just really annoying. I know they're mass produced, but I don't know, you just expect a higher standard than that. But I'm not going to mark it down for that. I am going to mark it down a little for the face. Like, I like the face, but it just looks too old. Like, it looks a little, not wrinkled, but aged. The hair, I think, is really good. Just the face looks a little old. And I wasn't too sure about this. I mean, it's cool. You can't put your arms through it, but it just goes over the top. But the more I put it on and the more I looked at him with it on, the more kind of impressed I was with it. I just think that is a real cool looking figure. A real cool looking figure. I really like that. And so in my last video I gave it an 8, but I'm just going to push that up to a strong 8. Maybe a low 9, but I'm going to stick at a strong 8. It's there or thereabouts. Maybe I will just mark it down for those blemishes, but a strong 8 for this figure. And I really like it. It might not be one for those of you that, you know, never grew up with the Narcissist character, but I did, and just really pleased to have got it in my Mattel collection. So yeah, man, awesome. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you found that informative. Please give the video a like if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.